brought back. I'm number
yo. I'm a spiritual
lyrical, skipping and flipping and dipping and skipping and flipping.
Yo, it's the skill of the race.
Okay, fuck, why can't I find the fucking album? I don't know when Danny's getting here, so we have to record this fast.
You lost your own album.
Okay, here it is. Okay.
Everybody.
That was gross. Hold on. Yeah, oh yeah. Hi. I'm Sarah. As if you didn't know this is what I look like, yeah, I'm sorry, you know, whatever you were imagining in your head was probably better. But I am Sarah, and I made the album Quiet Pop Songs in 2021, May 18th, 2021.
That's 2 days after my birthday.
Yeah, it was 2 days after. This is Sam. You may know her from Salem's Credulous. Yes, so today we're here to do... Well, I need to rearrange the camera so it can get both of us. Fuck. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so, we're here. We're queer. Get used to it. Well, we have to flick our hair. It doesn't look like beautiful, and it just like fucking like crumples. It's like burnt ramen. Fuck. But yes, I can't do that move. But yes, we have our. I don't know when I'm gonna release this. Probably never. But this is some QPS commentary. We're gonna listen to the QPS.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stream it on YouTube. So I'm gonna count down. So if you want to listen to it at home, but I'm gonna play it on the video too. Okay. So 3, 2, 1.
So what is that first, like, this piano part? What was that from?
That is a YouTube video I watched a YouTube video about like EMS shit all over the world. Not EMS, EAS. So like, you know, like the ambient sort of sounds. But I forget where that was from. But in this specific video, it had like a little bit of the program that was already playing before they like showed with E.
Oh yeah.
And so that's what I sampled it off of. Yeah. It's I don't know why there's like that massive pause. I don't know why that's there.
Emphasis.
I wasn't emphasizing anything, it was just a stand.
It's just getting.
Yeah. Like shit like that is there are a lot of like little accidents in this, like I think it was just a lot more like I wasn't really happy. I was not happier back then. 2021 was a fucking shit year for me. But I guess I was a little bit more free with musicality because like I didn't really have any like big plans for QPS. I just needed the art credits to like I don't know. Yeah, so I guess it's kind of insane seeing this thing I made for every time I always say it when it's birthday because I'm so like I can see you're so not interested in this idea. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm sorry, but yeah, it's like I guess I didn't really make it in the sense that I wanted to promote it and it would become like this thing people would latch onto. I sort of just made it. Yeah, not that I'm not like happy that people are latching on. I love it when people like have their own like emotional experiences with my music. But making it, I was just like, okay, this is like any other like class assignment, just more fun because I make music anyways.
Yeah.
And
but I mean, it's not like you like just did it like without trying to like make anything like cool. Like there's very clearly like thought put into this, and there's like it's like definitely I think planted the seeds for like all of the other shit that was coming up or that was gonna end up coming out after.
Yeah.
I first found this because I think because of Twitter. Sarah, I was like made a post about like post your music and I'll like listen to it or whatever. And then you sent this in, and I listened to it, and this was like one of the first ones that was made me think like holy shit. I was like, whoa. Yeah, I thought it was really great. Especially on my first listen, I was like, this is sick. And now look at this, we're hanging out.
And now you met who made it and everything is worse
Yeah.
now. But yeah,
No, it's cool. You know, this is one of the OG like Def Pop like releases.
It is, yes. I think back then you only had like it was never meant to be, and then like wherever you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just had
But
those.
my self-titled album wasn't out yet, which was like the really big. I think the one that I think blew up the most.
Yeah.
Or like has gotten the most attention.
Yeah.
But
I thought this audio clip would just give good atmosphere for the end of that song.
yeah, pretty it did.
Yeah, like I don't know what type of aesthetic I was going for this album because the album like I think the album cover fits like the actual like song perfectly. Like the album's like musical.
Yeah.
Like, but also it came like so late in the game. I just saw it on Instagram and it was just gonna be a picture of my mom. But yeah. And now we're on the second track. Woke up again. Hast ist eins passen.
What was that mean?
Hate. I'm pretty sure hate is a very strong word. But I was really planning on like for some reason learning German, like during this time period. Like I had like Duolingo and I was like doing German every day. And I guess for some reason I just sort of put. I mean, it's because the first lyric is hate is a very strong word, but at the same time it's like I don't know. I usually just say it's woke up again. Oh yeah, I really like those like keyboard parts because when I first heard it sounded like ice cream truck.
Yeah, that's like.
It sounded like ice cream truck music.
Yeah, and I feel like that kind of like was expanded on like later. Like, I feel like the like kind of like jingly like sort of like ice cream truck type like keyboard sounds are like a pretty big part of like the whole Elizabeth Whitington like package.
Yeah, it is definitely a lot of stuff in this album sort of I carried over to my other projects and then I feel like it's so
like it was like clear from the beginning that like you were gonna end up doing some crazy shit like later.
I mean I never planned on like doing like I think that it all started with I got these scarves from the Disney store because that's when I think I found like my first like really big influx of people because I released it like right when I was like promoting QPS to a more wider audience.
Yeah.
And yeah, I guess for like that's how I met Jude because Jude was like, hey, I fucking love I got stars from the Disney store, and then yeah, I guess that's when I got my first influx of people, and I think that song is almost as important as like the entirety of QPS because
I would say so too.
I think that
was the first time you described your music as claustrophobia pop.
That was to me that is the first song that was ever like had the term claustrophobia pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
it's really crazy because like it's like a pretty messy sounding track, but like you can like feel that there's like something to it there.
Yeah.
Like there's like it's because it's so like blown out.
Yeah. And I don't know.
And that just became like the fucking like stepping stones for like the whole like depth pop thing.
Yeah, it did lay the groundwork for just the overall sound. Like, I don't know, because I feel like this album isn't that lo-fi. It's pretty like.
I mean, it is, but not like it's not comparable to like what we would do now.
Yeah, like if you were to listen to I feel like if you were to play like, And the Birds not And the Birds All Dead, that would actually like if you played like Horse with a Broken Leg, and then you played like this song. I don't think people would like think, hey, that's the same thing. Wait, what? What? Oh God, that was genuinely fucking like heart. They're just doing like tickets are still a thing. It's just that they're announcing that Godfuck left.
Yeah.
Gilman, fix your shit, because that actually scared me.
Oh, this show's silly one.
I made a music video for this one.
I remember that one.
And it's gone now because it was terrible. And I just sort of just took videos from my Chromebook that I had saved, and I was just like, put all this shit there.
I thought it was kind of funny.
Yeah, I'll put it up I'll put it back up on like the 4th anniversary.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a really bad music video. It's kind of, I don't know why why there aren't more like this with whitington music videos, except for like the ideas I have would like probably not be. I wouldn't be able to like actually get that across. I don't know. Yeah. And also,
music videos are hard.
yeah. Maybe some are gonna make like a dragonfly thing, and then yeah, they
Yeah, but the animation takes more time.
yeah. That's why my aesthetic is just like taking pictures and putting like a fuck ass filter on it. Like I just decided, yeah, you know, I can't animate for shit, and I don't have the funds to do what I actually can see in my head. So yeah. This is my least favorite track. Like if I have to pick one, I think this is my least favorite. I mean, I like I like this opening part, but also I felt it kind of goes on a little bit too long, maybe. And also, I don't know what that's backwards, but I have not I haven't translated that in a while, so I actually don't know what that's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm not letting you talk enough.
This isn't my album.
Well, I
What am I supposed to say?
This is an exercise in entertaining my ego. But I still want you to talk. Say nice things about me. Shower me with praise.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do it.
I still think this album is great. It's pretty foundational.
It is. Yeah, I guess I made a review on RYM, just saying although there are some things I'm unhappy with, and I sort of moved away from this, I'm glad it exists. Yeah. Oh yeah, what's the fucking, which one? I think it's that one. This is the Casio tone.
Oh, right here?
Yeah, that's the Casio tone. Oh, I gotta hold up to the camera. Fuck. Yeah. This is the Casio tone that I mentioned in the description that belonged to my friend Aubrey. They brought this over one day, and we were playing songs, and for some reason they just let me keep this, and they found this Goodwill in the box. So I was like, "Are you sure you want to give me this fucking Casio tone?" And they were just like, "Yeah." And then yeah, I used the Casio tone a lot more on the song because I think I only credited tracks 1, 3, and 7, but there's Casio tone all over the fucking track listing. So it's I don't know why I had to specify those tracks in particular. So this is, yeah, it is kind of it's kind of like a partial keyboard album.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never heard I've never heard what the transition sounds like.
It's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's good. It just immediately stops and then it goes to
I always thought this part was super cool.
Yeah. This is a demo of an old song that I fucked with. And, I didn't know what else I was going to do with it because I abandoned the song idea. So I was like, let me just fuck this audio. I was listening to Pedestrian Deposit. Especially their first release. I forgot what it's called. I put a picture. But yeah. And also it references Goodbye You Black Emperor with Motherfucker equals Redeemer. I don't know why. I think I was just riffing, with that whole thing, yeah. And yeah, just I've always liked that title, Motherfucker equals Redeemer. It's weird. And so I just okay, let me just put this here. It sounds cool. That is the rock. No, it's disco, or 16. It's either disco or no, it's 16 beat. It's either 16 beat or rock. Of the if you have this Casio at home, you can play this entire song actually for real. I think it's Casio tone MT88. So if you own this, you can actually cover this the real authentic way.
Nice.
Just you can get the real sounds, because I think that keyboard sound is Celesta. And also I really like this melody still.
Me too.
Yeah. I think that was just, this melody sort of just, for some reason, it always captures this is gonna sound really pretentious. It captures a feeling, like it captures a vibe, and I think that like melody was probably just like that's a perfect encapsulation of like my 2021, like just in one like chord progression, and
that's honestly how I feel about it, because this like makes me think of like being really depressed at my first job. Like this was just loop in my head like this.
yeah, like. You know, it's always insane. I've gotten like a few DMs from people like talking about music, and it seems like a lot of people associate my songs with like really fucked up and terrible songs.
Yeah.
Which I don't want to like market myself as like, oh, I make sad music, but like, you know, I can see that. That's understandable.
Yeah.
Like, I think I've had two separate people like say that it got them through really fucking like really messed up breakups, and they like their songs remind me of that.
Yeah.
And thank you. I'm glad my music could be there for people. It's so insane. People listen to my songs. People listen to my songs and like them. How the fuck is that? How? I never expected people to like my songs or just like people like the shit I make. It's insane. I will never be able to actually put into words how fucking much that means to me. And I don't think that I can't do it really well through like DMs. So I just want to say here, video quality, I mean this 100%. I thank you so much for all of this. Yes, thumbs up.
You.
That is me. Hi. Ah, fuck. But yeah, I think at this part, there was a way I wanted to end the song, I think, originally. And then I just kind of, I didn't know what to do. So I just started riffing on those two notes and just pressing every single button on the keyboard. It's cool. Yeah, just changing the settings. I don't know why. It doesn't really mean anything. I mean, you could say that it encapsulates the different range of emotions people can feel in their lives. Like,
Exactly.
sometimes you sound like that, and then sometimes you sound like that. I don't know why I'm doing the fucking, like... Oh, I need to become one of those, like, PNG YouTubers, like, where, like, I'm, like, a furry, but, like, I was talking about serious things, like Steven Universe, and I always, like, put my arms like this. Everybody ganks until the furry crosses their arms in a YouTube video. This one, I don't know if I have much to say about that one. Most of the lyrics are inspired by It's a Lot at Seamless, because it's like teenagers dying on highways is like that's like my favorite line. Like that's like my I really do prefer like Just Got Back from Discomfort, but Mass Dancers is still like a fucking like amazing album, and like. But yeah, so I guess I just took the imagery of teenagers dying on highways because that's like my favorite line by them, or one of my favorite lines by them, and yeah. I don't really like the lyrics to this though. Just like, I mean, I guess they kind of like, I don't know. Maybe I thought I was actually saying something cool here. I don't think I was. I think even back then I knew that, like this, I could probably do better than this. I don't know. Do you think my lyrics are becoming like, do you think I'm becoming predictable? Like, cause I think LP2 really like introduced a new way I was gonna do things. Like just like, I don't know. I don't just want to say fucked up shit in my songs just to like get a quota. Like all the shit in my songs, they do mean things, but I don't want to come off like a Marilyn Manson shock jock, sort of like, sexual assault. You freaked out yet? No, I didn't. Yeah, I don't like the Baby and the Devil story in Perfect Little Fiction is not. That's a real dream I had. That it is like a real ass dream I had, which is one of the most terrible nights of my life. But I feel like people are gonna look back at that like one day and think like, oh wow, so edgy, right? I don't know. There was no edge, there's no edge to this in my intentions.
Yeah, sometimes it's just real. People will say whatever.
Yeah. Also, this is one of the only songs that has lyrics to it. I think because on DistroKid, I think you have to pay to add the lyrics to Spotify now,
Oh, really?
which is fucking stupid. Yeah, and that's why I fucking hate the streaming version because like you can't like I really want people to like read the lyrics. It's like 50% of the experience, and that's how I want it to be. But like people aren't getting the full experience just listening to it. Although some people I feel like would think like if I was a real like good artist, I would actually like sort of find a mix between the two, or like I would add the verbose sort of like descriptions of shit and still like have the music be really good. I don't know. Shout out Phoenix. Phoenix, Captain Sunshine was the first one to call me on this. I stole that melody from Modern Baseball Coles. And Dead Out in the Luxury Scene was a miss. I misheard one of the lyrics in Coles when I was like super sleep deprived as Dead Out in the Luxury Scene. It doesn't sound like that whatsoever. Like Dead
Leaves in the luxury scene?
Yeah, like that was I don't know how the fuck I got a Dead Out in the Luxury Scene from that, but yeah.
It sounds cool.
It does. I reference that imagery a lot because I think it's cool. Yeah. I don't like the last line about sex obsessed peers though. I think that's kind of cringe. I don't know. I guess I didn't really have any sex obsessed peers. I think it was just like I was a loser. I was just a loser who went to independent study, and I guess it's not like I hate people that are like super hypersexual. Like it's whatever. But like I think I just sort of painted my own generation as like, oh, you know, TikTok, the damn TikTok renegade kids. TikTok, the me generation. Like no, I didn't. It sounds like it's. I don't stand by that lyric. I don't know. I just think that people get the wrong. I don't want people to get the wrong way. A lot of what I think about with like how my music is seen in the future is I don't want people to get the wrong impression from this.
That's fine.
Yeah. Also, this part is really I kind of regret this part. Yeah, that part. This is my old friend. This friend now hates me for pretty valid reasons. And yeah, she was basically like, you know, unpaid therapist for a while, and I was really just trauma dumping on her. And yeah, it was a bad experience. I regret everything in 2021 was terrible, and I regret it so much. And yeah, but this is a video recording that she sent me. Sleepaway Camp. Perfect movie. Very transphobic movie. Well, not really transphobic, but like it can be read that way.
Never seen it.
Really? Oh shit! I just fucking spoiled it. Yeah, the main murderer is Angela, and she is yeah. So in the beginning of the movie, there's like a boating accident, and then it's implied that like the dad and the kid were dead. It's like because there were two kids, and like yeah, the dad and the kid are dead. But then the one kid survives, and they go live with their aunt. And so it's kind of implied that the one kid who survived was the daughter, because yeah, it was like the dad, the son, and the daughter were like on a boating trip. And so yeah, the murders happen at the sleepaway camp, and then it turns out in a flashback when they first got the kid that it was actually the boy who survived and the girl who died. But the aunt really wanted like a daughter, so she just started treating. She kind of brainwashed the.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really it's a lot more simple than how I'm explaining it, but yeah, it's like you know what I mean.
It's crazy.
Yeah, so it's kind of implied that like I could see like Daily Wire using that sort of like logic now. Like if you just say they're a girl enough, they'll become a girl. We're brainwashing our youth, but yeah, that's.
Yeah, that reminds me of the case where they fucked up the circumcision and then they forced them to like try to raise them as a woman, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I think people try to use that as like a gotcha against like transgenderism, but I think ultimately what that proves is that no matter like how you raise somebody, their gender identity is going to be something that's like set in stone for them basically, and like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can't forcibly change it.
I like that. That's my favorite part of the song. I think is when you like you hear my phone fall off my Casio tone, and then I panic and just hold these notes while I pick it up, and then I bring it back to the keyboard. That is yeah. So the reason why you hear that like slipping sound, that is my iPhone falling off into the floor.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, like this is probably like.
This is a cool little track.
Yeah.
It's very like fuzzy.
Yeah, and I got the title from a school shootings short video. I think I'll show you after.
Okay.
Yes, this. I think I got into Bioshock around the time I was like making this album, so I just named it Would You Kindly because I fucking love Bioshock so much. If you've never played Bioshock, please go play it. It's so fucking good. Play Bioshock 1 and Bioshock 2, but fuck Bioshock Infinite. That shit sucks. Don't buy it. But yeah, and also I think some of the lyrics are kind of unfortunately now they're inspired by Bleeds for Death. Like the bleed out slow thing was super yeah, like I think I literally got that from Bleeds for Death song. Not the exact wording, but pretty much we have to censor her name also. That's so fucked up. God damn it, why can't fucking emo artists be normal? Fucking assholes. Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
I think this song has like some of my favorite like synth work from the whole project.
Yeah. This was also based around a lot of I was in my first relationship when I made this, and I was experiencing a lot of relationship anxiety because I felt like, I don't know, I guess I just sort of felt like it would probably end soon because we were both very mentally ill people who like needed to prioritize our own like happiness. And so yeah, I guess I was just always like in a constant like fear of, oh god, what if this is the day that it's over? Can love really stay for that long, you know? Can people quote unquote like fall in love forever? But like they cannot. I don't think so. But you know, it's whatever. But yeah, so that's why that sample from Juno's in the album, I guess it was just sort of like the big burning question in my head. Yeah. But yeah, so that's this song, and that is, that was CPS. It's pretty short, which is saying a lot considering, well, I mean, like, on the other opposite end, like, you know, now I make, like, 3-hour-long albums.
Yeah.
I don't know why my albums have gotten so long.
So you started making LPs too, like, right after this one, right?
Yeah, like, right after... I mean, it was kind of... LP2 went through, like, 10,000 different versions. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, like, I think the first version of LP2 was drafted right after making QPS, because... even though it was like a school project, I was like, after I released it, I was like, you know what? I think I want to use this as just like I want to make more shit under this. I don't just want to use this for this one project. Yeah. And so, I'm pretty sure the original album name was Find Somebody Else to Orbit, which is bad. Yeah, like I took that from the infamous Bianca Devins thing, which was a real like gross move of me. I'm glad that's not the name anymore. Yeah. But in my mind, the image of like Find Somebody Else to Orbit was like kind of like self-defeating. Like, you know, like, oh, now I have to find somebody else to like obsess over and like, you know, because I'm pretty sure I made that I'm pretty sure I drafted that when the relationship ended. So I guess it was like, I don't know. It meant that phrase "find somebody else to orbit" means a lot like a different thing to me than it does to most other internet like terminally online people. So I just changed it.
Yeah.
Are people mad at us?
Yeah, we got canceled.
Fuck. Yeah, that was Now we're gonna do the entirety of LP2.
Okay.
No, we're not. We're not gonna do.
Okay.
How are we gonna? You know,
there's no time.
there is no.